Welcome to Food Review UK. Food Review UK. Food reviewed in the UK, but not necessarily made in the UK. It's a very keen distinguishing point. Not always reviewed in the UK, sometimes reviewed overseas. Waffling on far too much. My name is Nathan Peterson. Hopefully by now you will have seen my reviews of four of the Walker's decades, celebrating flavours of the decades apparently. They're 70 years old. They've released 6 limited editions. I've done 4 of them. These are the final 2. We've got the 1990s, which is BBQ Rib, and we've got the 2000s, which is Sweet Chili. Now, I like both flavours. I'm not complaining about the flavours in themselves. I am a little bit, a bit miffed by the fact that they've released these because they're flavours that are very, very common. Sweet chili, for example, you can get in Walker's, albeit sensations. Barbecue rib, we've seen a number of times in the last 20 years. Now I get it. Maybe these are 2 flavours that have become popular in the 90s and the 2000s, and maybe because of the most recent decade we remember them. But you look at some of the earlier decades that they've used. Coronation chicken, I doubt they had coronation chicken back in the flavoured crisps back in the 60s or 50s or whatever decade they were representing. The same with maybe cheese fondue, things like that. They're not flavours I necessarily would associate with crisps. These are just very, very common crisp flavours. I am waffling, I get that. It's been nearly 3 minutes of video. Okay, so we're going to do 1990s first. Now, a little bit of an issue. Bought these in Tesco for 70p. I'll see if you can understand or notice what the problem is with these crisps. Yeah, there's a hole in the bottom. Didn't notice that when I obviously bought them because I wouldn't have bought them, but noticed far later without it, so very difficult for me to return them. Review flavour. So I'm going to open upside down. I have tried 1 or 2 just to make sure that they are still serviceable, and they are, so I already know what these taste like. That's what we're dealing with. Crispy crisps, a little bit orange. Quite difficult for me to review these in a way, because I've already prattled off the negatives and why I don't like these flavours being released. However, barbecue rib is actually one of my favourite crisp flavours, possibly of all time. So, whilst I dislike them being re-released for this promotion, I do like the fact that they are actually back out. Now, I don't know if these are exactly like the barbecue rib they used to have, which used to come in the black packaging. I don't even know what I'm saying. Packaging. It's both the words together. Oh, fuck me. My life is awful. Not really. I've got a good life. Probably better than yours. No, don't say that. Barbecue rib. Anyway, it tastes a little bit different. A little bit more... maybe a little bit more fruity, for want of a better word. Not massively, but just slightly. They are nice though. Very sweet, very barbecuey. Very barbecue rib, because obviously you can get barbecue flavours anyway in other brands. But there was just a slight difference to these because they're barbecue rib. Very nice. I will give them a very high. Now, if they re-release this as a full flavour, I'd give that a 5. Easy days. But because I am going to mark them slightly down for the boringness of this being a limited edition, I'll give them a 4. A high 4. But a 4. 2000s. Probably should have done like something with each of these decades, like maybe dressed up differently for each one, or I don't know, talked about a band or an artist that was big at the time, TV show, something like that. Bit late for me to do that now. 2000 Sweet Chili. What are we expecting? Will this taste like... Now, to be fair to them, the sensations I believe are actually Thai Sweet Chili. So these might be slightly different to those. However, if I'm Walker's, am I really going to go and develop a new Sweet Chili flavour? Or am I just going to make one that smells incredibly like prawn cocktail? Very coated in flavouring. MJ would have seizures with these. I really can't work out what these taste like. They're very nice. Very difficult. Don't know if I'd call that sweet chilli. I guess closest comparison would be something like paprika, which isn't a million miles off, I'll grant you. But I'll say this. Fair play, that doesn't taste like your Thai sweet chilli that you get on the Sensations. So kudos for not just taking the flavouring you already have and applying it to your main brand. It's very, very nice actually. In fact, yeah, I think that might be my favourite of the entire run. It is a little generic. It is a little like other flavours that we already have on the market. That is maybe a touch disappointing. Because fair play for them for going for something like Coronation Chicken. I can't even remember what the other ones were. Chicken tikka masala. You know, they're different. They're not necessarily common flavour combinations like sweet chilli is. But if I'm looking at these 6, and I'm saying which of these would I like to see regularly out that I could eat on a regular basis, it would be these. Even more so than the BBQ Rib, which is surprising. So because of that, I'm going to give them the highest score that I think that I've given it. I don't think I've given it a 5 yet. So I will give these a low 5. Yeah, so these two surprisingly were my favourite too, even though arguably they're the most unnecessary two. But anyway, not a bad run, not a bad limited edition. These are the only two I think I would really care about coming out more. But even then, I won't lose any sleep tonight, even though I've given that a 5. If it never comes back again, so be it. What did you like? I'm sure below, these have obviously been running for a while. I'm sure you've already told us before, but tell me now! That's a little MJ sort of impression there. He does those sort of things, doesn't he? Bellend. Yeah, tell us below what you like. Which of these you'd like to stick around, and what you'd like to see if they did it in 10 years' time and had a 2010 flavour. What would that be? That's a great question. What flavour would be the 2010s? Hipster flavour, something like that. It's going to be some sort of like halloumi or chickpea or quinoa. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just using words now. Like, subscribe. See you later. Kid ain't messing around, yo.